I don't know.
Okay, part 2 of the inspection, we were with another Scott, and he's going to tell us about a camera inspection. And 2, 3, 4 years ago, it wasn't important to get a camera inspection. Not many people did it, but now pretty much most agents suggest a camera inspection, and Scott's going to tell us why that's important.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of people are leaning towards the camera inspections. They don't want to be buying a property that they don't know what they're getting into. So what we do is we come in and we do a camera inspection from the house trap, which is where all the fixtures drain to, and then we inspect from there to the main to check for cracks, roots, breaks, separations, anything that's going to cause any issues in the near future. Most of the issues are going to be in the terracotta or cast iron lines that are older. Sometimes you do find some issues in the plastic lines, PVC or ABS, when there's they were installed improperly.
Okay, and is there a difference? Now we're in Bloomfield, we're in the city. Is there a difference between what you look at here versus the suburbs?
No, not maybe in a way. Mostly you're looking for the same thing everywhere you are, but if you're in the suburbs in like a newer area, you're going to more so have less issues out in those newer areas rather than the city. You know, it's an old infrastructure. So.
Okay. But you have the longer runs though, typically?
Sometimes, yeah, exactly. Sometimes in the suburbs, yeah, you're going to have a longer line. Our cameras do reach 300 feet long, which if you have a sewer that long, it's going to be plastic, and it's going to have, if it was installed properly, a clean out every 50 feet, so you'd be able to inspect the whole lateral.
Okay. So what happens when you find roots in the lines?
Roots in a line, that's a red flag. Usually, I'd read my report about that. We'd get a hydrojetter in. That flushes the roots, clears the lines of debris, get a better scope of the line. Usually if you have root infiltration, the hydrojetter is going to temporarily resolve the issue. Then we would offer a trench sewer repair. We install permaliner. So basically that works as a sleeve inside of the old line. You basically blow it down and it's soft, and then the resin hardens and it cures it to PVC strength rated pipe.
Okay.
And that will cover up all the separations and cracks where the roots are infiltrating, so that they can't ever infiltrate the line again.
And how long does that last?
It comes with a 10-year factory warranty, but I mean, if you're buying a house, it's going to last you forever. Until,
Okay.
It's going to outlast you.
Okay, and what's the cost of the sewer line inspection?
Our sewer inspection is $75.
Okay. And then what do you get for that $75?
For $75, that gets you me, the technician, coming out doing the inspection. I write a handwritten report after the inspection, an estimate included for anything that potentially may need to be done, and then the next day we email over a copy of the video that I make in the field, and then we email the same handwritten report, just so that if you need to forward it to other agents or buyers, it's easier. You don't have to scan anything. You can just click forward and type in the email address.
Okay. Another thing that needs to be done when you have a transfer of property is the dye test. Can you tell us exactly what a dye test is?
Yeah, the dye test, so that varies depending on what borough or township you're in. But basically, basic dye test, they want to know where the rain conductors, the roof leaders, are tying into. They want to make sure they're not tying into the sanitary sewer. They want to make sure that the fresh air vent, which is the vent on the sanitary side of the trap, to make sure that's raised above grade so that you don't have any storm infiltration on that.
Okay.
Now some other boroughs are like Upper St. Clair, Monroeville, they're going a little bit more into it. They want to make sure, they want to test the lateral also to make sure that storm water can't infiltrate the line itself.
Okay, because it puts too much on the lines when the water all goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Out? Okay.
Basically, at the end of the day, it's too much water going to Alcatraz, which is where the sewer goes.
Okay, great.
So that's why they want to do that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time
problem.
and chatting with us. It was very informative.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.